Welcome back to Hoot and Holler, the podcast where we overshare, overthink, and openly admit we've been ruined by fictional men. I'm Cheyenne.
And I'm Bridgette.
And today's episode is going to be on all the smutty book talk that us ladies love. But first, we're going to start with our cocktail of the day. So, Bridgette, I'm going to let you take it from here.
Today, we did a whiskey sour. And we did a cute little Hoot and Holler cocktail hour where we made them. Cheers. They are delicious. First time we've had whiskey sours, well, at least me.
And yeah, I think I've had a sip of Christian's a couple times, but this is definitely my new drink because it tastes so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you guys can see, guys, because you guys give me shit, I've actually drinking
quite a bit of it. Talk about the rim job. Yes, we rim jobbed our whiskey drink, okay?
Yes, so if you guys like whiskey,
keep this over here.
If you add a little sugar rim, something about it is just so good. Yeah, it just hits different.
It keeps that extra.
Man, we will not judge you. We will not judge you if you sugar your rim.
If you need a rim job, you just get one.
Okay. We accept rim jobs. Okay. That sounded really wrong. That's not what I meant.
Not valid.
Yeah.
Sugar rim on a glass only for clarification purposes and legal fines. I don't know if that's a proper term. Continue.
Okay. All right. So, while we were enjoying this cocktail, first we're going to start out with our little crash outs of the week. So, as you guys know, we're wives, we're mothers, and sometimes we just have those weeks and we have a crash out or a moment that we just want to talk about. So I'll start it with my son this week loves play guns, and Bridgette and I, for our Halloween costume last year, we were the Purge, so we had big black toy fake guns, but they look very realistic.
I spray painted Nerf gun.
Yeah. So Eli has recently discovered that he can put his Nerf bullets from his other guns into that gun.
Smart kid.
Yeah, I know. So now he's taking it everywhere with him. So when we left yesterday, I didn't see him take it with him. And I get to my work yesterday and I go to open the front seat and there's just a huge black gun right on the seat. I'm like, holy shit. Like, if a cop or someone walked by and saw this, it looks so real. So I would have definitely gotten arrested. But but we're also talking about dark smut books today. So if they want to handcuff me, they can.
Have at it. I won't fight.
Have at it. Yeah.
No resistance here.
What was your mom crash out?
Well, I had a great one because half my family got the freaking flu. Stomach flu, to be more specific, and I'm not going to go into the details of that, but does that just stress me out? Because that probably could have impacted us today had I got affected by it, and then everything would have just gone downhill because this is the beginning of the week for me. Well, for everybody, I suppose.
We would have just put the bucket in front of you for the...
Yeah, we'd probably put like a barrier. We'd make it work. Oh, we could do something like a cellophane wall or curtain. Yeah, I'll have to think that through next time. But I'd like to say that was the worst one, but no.
Oh, God.
My 3-year-old just started gymnastics. My 2 older girls are in gymnastics, and they've been in it, but I thought, wow, this is going to be great. My unhinged child is going to burn some energy. She's going to get to run around and play. Oh, I had a whole meltdown within the first 3 minutes of class, and I pulled her out of it. Walked her all the way down, threw a fit in front of Marco that he told me how to calm down. And I was just like, I can't handle this. I'm the parent who's having the kid that's not listening, and it's so overwhelming while all these other kids are trying to pay attention. Long story short, I bring her back. None of the kids are paying attention. They're all a little unhinged. And God bless the teacher, because I could never teach 3-year-old gymnastics. It looked god awful, but it was entertaining. But I'm contemplating bringing her back. I don't know if it's worth it.
You should, though. It'll be good for her. She'll get better at it. Like, and she's still so little.
She's like, okay, go here. And she's like, okay. Goes that way. And I'm like,
oh.
But yeah, so we had a double crash out this week. It was great.
It was great. That's okay.
We need a little bit more.
We need a little bit more of our drink. I found some funny online internet crash outs. So one says I hid in my car just to be alone. Confession, I told my family I was running errands. I sat in the Target parking lot for 45 minutes eating a cake pop in silence. I love that.
I would do that.
I probably have done that. Sometimes I will just go to Target and walk around and get a Starbucks and just like, I won't even buy anything. I'll just like walk through the aisle.
I do that with my 3-year-old. It's actually very therapeutic for both of us.
It
She's
is.
calm. She's Paw Patrol, baby dolls, Paw Patrol, baby dolls, Paw Patrol, baby dolls, and it's just good steps. It's cardio.
That's
And
great.
she's quiet.
Yo.
And she doesn't have to buy anything,
Wow.
which is so good.
That's weird.
I know.
Oh,
Just say goodbye to everything before we leave now.
Oh, all the toys. Yeah. Okay, I let my husband think I'm bad at it on purpose. Says I purposely act bad at folding laundry so my husband doesn't ask me to do anymore. Holy shit, that's a good idea.
It is a good idea, but I'm really good in OCD with how laundry gets folded, so I
Not
couldn't.
me.
But I swear that's what Marco does. He's like, oh, that's not how it's supposed to be folded? Even though I've told him like 40,000 times that's not how we do it. I don't know how many times I have to show him hamburger, hot dog, hamburger, hamburger, hamburger for towels. Like,
doing that
it's not that hard.
Just like this wife is.
Yeah, and he purposely folds it hot dog, whatever the fuck you call it, just tumble roll down and toss on a shelf.
Good job, Marco. You're doing that well.
Yeah, they forgot it though.
I screamed into a pillow over a dishwasher. I had a full mental breakdown because my husband loaded the dishwasher wrong, and I felt insane for caring so much. I mean, I will say my daughter loads it into the dishwasher. I swear she does it on purpose. She'll put like the plates like laying flat on the top shelf, not even in like a section. It's just lay it there, just throw it there. And I'm like, what?
See, my 14-year-old brother is great at dishes, and it's probably because my mom is very particular about how it goes in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
So I am too.
Yeah.
I would say my flaw is, and don't get grossed out, but like I don't. Marco's very Hispanic with the way he cleans. He scrubs it, then puts it in the dishwasher. So he's great with dishes. But me, I'm like it's rinsed. There's nothing on the plate, and then I put it in. Oh. And he'll get mad because he'll be like, "It's not clean." And I'm like, "Well, the point of the dishwasher is to clean the dishes."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
If I wanted to hand wash everything, I would.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah. Fun fact. I pretended to poop just to scroll. I sat on the toilet for 20 minutes pretending to poop just so no one would talk to me.
I'll hide in the toilet for sure.
Yeah.
That's what Marco does.
That's, I feel like, a pretty common thing.
It is.
Especially for husbands.
I've hidden my car in the driveway. Like when I got home from doing whatever, I've sat in the car and have not gone inside yet.
I mean, I have cameras, so my kids and husband would be like, what are you doing?
What's mom doing?
Yeah.
Just hide down the street.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Okay, I miss my old life and feel guilty about it. I love my kids and my husband, but sometimes I miss who I was before them, and I feel horrible for thinking it. Aw, that don't feel horrible.
That's sad. Yeah, I wouldn't feel bad for thinking
just have
that.
I mean, as a mom,
obviously, find that healthy balance.
Yeah, our whole life is about our kids and our significant others, so it's just about knowing that it's important to make that time for yourself.
I feel like on both your behalves too. Like he's got to be aware. And you've got to be comfortable with knowing it's okay to have a couple drinks and go out and have a date night.
Yeah,
like
and still
Marco and I do date nights, and I don't feel guilty at all. I love that connection still between us.
I love that too.
And I feel like we have a really good balance just in general between both of us and our families with like hanging out, having drinks. The kids can play, or we can go out and do date night stuff. And I think it's good. I think it's healthy.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't feel bad.
Yeah,
we all kind of feel that way. I feel like a little bit, which is why we enjoy the date nights and having some drinks.
Yeah. Okay. Are you guys ready to get into book talk?
I am. I love a good book.
So first, let's talk about how book talk like destroyed us. I feel like it kind of destroyed the idea of romance in a way, because I feel like I know you're like kind of more of the hopeless romantic.
I am.
But I feel like for some of us, it ruined. Not saying any names. For some of us, it changed our perspective a little bit on it, but saying this for a friend, for example, like when we think of being kidnapped by a man, it's, it used to be like, oh my god, that's so scary, that's terrifying, my biggest fear. And now when we read these books, it's like, yeah, you can take me. Like,
why haven't you gone and bought a creepy white van and tossed me in it by now?
Yeah, like the thought of like a scary ass, tatted up dude kidnapping you, but being loyal.
And also super attractive and like chiseled, and like you have to like have money like these guys and smell of whiskey and like cinnamon and stuff.
Yeah.
There's qualifications. You can't just kidnap me if you don't fit the qualification.
Right.
Checklist it first.
Yes, exactly. And I know, like, yeah, it's super dangerous with the way we think about it.
Kids,
but
don't go get kidnapped. Okay?
yes,
It's not okay.
there should not be any kids watching this.
Parental guidance.
Yeah. All right. So first, we're going to start with, which I know this is probably on your list too.
It is.
And I don't
know which one
physically
you're
have
say.
the copy right now because I think I just gave it to one of my
you have one up there.
clients. Isn't that Hunting though?
It's the same thing.
Okay.
It's
well,
a series.
Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton.
Amazing.
I'm already getting just like heated talking about
I think
it.
I am too.
So let me just say, Zade Meadows, Zaddy, is the main character in this book.
He's the main character in all of our books.
All of our books. Yes, you picture Zade in every book. It's definitely a dark romance, more of like the gothic dark version. I will say that, like, has a lot of trigger warnings. It's very dark. It's about a woman who's stalked by a man that lives in the shadows. And he crosses lines that are very intentional. He goes by the name of Zade Meadows. It gives a lot of like, I shouldn't like this, but I do. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of explicit sex scenes, spicy scenes in this book that you would never think you would want to try.
In a weird way, you enjoy it.
Until you read this book and you're like, oh.
There are a lot of sketchy, I mean, I shouldn't say sketchy, but there are a lot of like real life things that occur in here that I feel like I typically wouldn't have chose this book, but because every time one of those moments occurs, it's fade to black, you know what's going on, but like she doesn't talk about what's going on. And I liked that. Yeah. Because you could move past each moment.
So, yeah, I agree with that.
So take caution, read the trigger warning so you know what's in this book.
Yeah, actually, speaking of trigger warnings,
are you going to read them?
We love trigger warnings, and I have a bunch of them for each book. So, this one, so there's a lot of, obviously, sexual acts, sexual assault, sexual violence used as control tactic. But in these ways, when it's between Zade and Adeline, Addie, theirs is, it's never like, at least not in the first book, she enjoys it every time. So it's not like he is full on R-ing her. So there's power imbalance, sexual dynamics. There's stalking, which we like. We love. That's how it starts. He's a stalker.
He does.
He's her stalker, and he will do things like, which is so cute. He will leave roses in her house
after he breaks in and terrifies her because there's somebody in the house.
Does it excuse the fact that he's breaking into her house? No.
I think so. Oh, no.
Maybe, actually.
But he loves her.
Roses.
We're breaking in for a good cause.
He takes the thorns off so she doesn't prick her hand. How sweet is that?
It's thoughtful. Yeah. That's romance.
That's romance. Did he hack into her alarm system so he could get in and out whenever he wants? Yeah. But like,
did we love it?
Yeah.
We did.
It
is just a book, folks, though. It's just a book.
Yeah. There's a lot of violence. There's a lot of gore. There's a lot of human trafficking, sex trafficking, which it's very, what do you say? Like
fade to black.
Fade to black. So it doesn't get into the details or the specifics.
It does involve children.
Yes.
Sometimes.
And
just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I can say personally, if it was in more details, in regards to the trafficking, I probably could not read it.
I wouldn't have.
But she's very fade to black with it, the author. So
that's the scene right off.
And he is like, yes, he's scary and psychotic and breaks into her house, but he's also a good man on the side, and he's saving
morally
all these
gray.
Children. Yes,
kills people nonetheless, but to like end sex trafficking. And stuff.
So all good things. Cause. All good things.
He's a good man.
He's such a good man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. There's PTSD and trauma responses. There's a lot of, I don't even know how I would describe like the during the spicy scenes, but it's like gory spicy scenes, or
It's like knife play, gunplay.
knife play, gunplay, which those are things you'd be like, oh my god, what the
Yeah.
fuck? But
read it before you judge us, okay?
don't knock it till you try it.
Well, the knife play I was not a fan of. In any scenario it occurred, I did not like it. Even when it was supposed to be a more positive, I was never a fan.
The second book, I did not like that part. But one of the questions I had too was, what's something in these books that you like think that's hot and you would try, but in real life it's an absolute no-go?
If I was a character in a book, the gunplay. But if in real life, fuck no. Absolutely not. I would never use a weapon for any sexual play unless it was like a toy. And even then, I think probably hard no.
Okay.
I'm not as wild as my book mind likes to think I am.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I do enjoy the book.
I definitely wouldn't do the knife.
No.
No.
Like the knife.
The gun, we'll just move on.
Been there, done that.
Okay, so here's a fun thing to do. It says bleep ready spicy quotes. So I'm gonna say this sentence and you have to try to figure out what the bleep is.
Okay.
And if we can all just make something up too if we don't know exactly. The first one is, I don't just want you, I want to beep you until you forget who you were before me. And this is from Haunting Adeline, so take notes, ladies.
Is the word fuck. Fuck for 20 points.
Yeah, 20 points. You can pretend you don't want this, but your body already said beep.
It does? Yes.
Yes, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess yes.
Yeah.
Run if you want. I'll still blank you when I catch you. Oh, we know what that is.
Is the word again fuck for 20 points?
Yep. You don't get to say no when you're already beep.
Coming.
Probably.
You don't have the answers to these?
No.
Oh,
no.
Just winging it, folks.
It's kind of just like wing it and say what would fit in. I warned you what would happen if you tempted me, and now I'm going to beep. Probably the same thing we just said. You were never meant to be gentle with. You were meant to be played with, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Second book, Den of Vipers.
I did not.
Haunting Adeline and Den of Vipers. All-time favorite books. You didn't read it, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't think you would enjoy it as much.
Is this one an orgy one?
Kind of.
Okay.
It's with like, I can't remember how. I think there's like 3 or 4 guys, but they're all.
So it's reverse harem.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not a reverse harem kind of gal.
So it's pretty much about this girl who she finds out her dad owed money, so she got sold to this gang, I guess you would call them.
Okay.
And so they pretty much went and took her, kidnapped her, and then over time she just like pretty much falls in love with each one of them. But I would say it's just as dark as Haunting Adeline. There's a ton of sexual content. There's a lot of punishment, control, and dominance, sexual violence, multiple partners, breath control, choking. Okay, I noticed there's a lot of breath control in books. What does that mean?
I don't know. From what I've read in some of my books, it just like stimulates you even more.
Okay.
I do not
prefer. Like breath play. So is that like
choking?
Breath play is choking?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, where they restrict your breathing.
Oh.
So you literally almost pass out, but you don't.
Oh,
and it's supposed to like enhance everything.
Okay.
I think it's just for book's sake, because I couldn't imagine like loss of consciousness.
Well, you let go right before.
I don't know. It doesn't really.
I just didn't know that was called. I didn't know choking was called breath play. I had no idea. Okay.
No, they just go. into each other's mouth.
I was like, what does this mean? I know,
CPR.
like they like breathe very lightly. Like, I don't know, like over each other's butt. I don't know.
Oh, I can see that being a thought. Okay.
Where it's like you're not touching,
No.
but yeah.
Cute. That's cute.
Oh, so cute. Okay, yeah, so there's a ton of violence and gore, extreme manipulation, gaslighting, isolation, emotional trauma, loss of bodily autonomy, obsession, fear used to establish power. So I feel like I can't even give too much of this book away, but it's very dark, it's very good, um, very explicit. Um, yeah.
I don't think I could read it.
I
like
it's so
Fated
good.
mates. I like single lovers.
Yeah, I mean, I do. Like, it's obviously in real life, yes. I just want my husband, but
I also
in
feel
these
like reading
books,
it makes it more intense though. Like that's
it's
your one and
yeah,
only.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
When there's a bunch, you're just kind of like, good for
But
you.
then they have like they each have such different personalities.
But I don't like them as much. May not be attracted to each one of their personalities. So I'm like, ugh, get rid of option number 2 and 3.
But they make it to where you do.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. You might want to give it a shot.
I don't know. I tried a reverse harem book and I didn't even like make it halfway through.
Which one?
Sick Boys?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard great things about that.
I've heard great things about it too, but it is reverse harem and I just wasn't down for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Like her sister gets killed and so she goes searching for her at the same school. Not searching for her, but searching for like why and all that. The same college. And meets the boys that she thinks killed them. I didn't make it far enough to know if they did interfere with her death or whatnot, her sister's death, but she like is intimate with every one of those boys. There's like 4 or 5 of them.
I feel like I've heard this book so many times and I don't think I've read it, but it sounds great.
I feel like you like it.
Yeah. Next book, Lights Out by Nevessa Allen.
You told me about this.
I love these books. I actually have them right here. Lights Out, Caught Up, and then the third one is actually getting delivered in March. I already bought it, but they are really, really good. It's also, I don't know if you would say it's much of like it's kind of a stalker theme, but it's more of like an online kink. Like this girl, Allie, is obsessed with this guy on social media and he will do like spicy things and he's pretty much just like a thirst trap for all these girls. And then one day she's watching his video and it looks like her bedroom that he's in. And turns out he is in her bedroom. And yeah, and then they start DMing each other and he's masked the whole time, so you don't know what he looks like either.
Does he end up being ugly? Or do we ever find out what he looks like?
I mean, I think it describes him. I don't remember what it describes him as, but it was not ugly.
Oh, she wasn't like, whoa. Never mind.
Yeah, so he ends up showing up in her bedroom, and then he just becomes more and more obsessed with her, and
in the ways we like?
Yes, okay. Yeah, and she's a nurse.
Ooh, I might read this.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Okay.
Very morally gray. He's very obsessive, protective. It's like, yeah, that fantasy that like crosses over into real life, and she realized that this guy she's been like obsessed with online just shows up and like.
Is he known for just showing up in random places? So she was super. Oh, so
he
that was just like an off the wall thing
every time.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. This one also has a lot of trigger warnings. A lot of sexual content and kink. There's sexual role play, sexual encounters that are masked, obsessive behavior, stalking fantasies, emotional manipulation, violence. I'm pretty sure he also kills people, if I'm not mistaken.
For a good cause.
Mm-hmm.
We love that.
Yeah, so I feel like every book that I read, they are all killing each other, like whoever they kill, it's for a good cause. So
very vigilante.
Yeah, you don't feel like bad about reading that. But one of the books I just read, he was just like a
Oh,
psycho.
you told me he was just killing people to kill people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
What
then
book was that?
it's called
Something
Pretty
of Kings, right?
Monster.
Oh.
I think it's Pretty Monster. And there's also like a few guys in the book that are obsessed with this girl. She's a tattoo artist. And then this guy from the beginning like starts just doing little subtle things to see if she'll notice, like leave the window open. And then further into the book, it makes it more obvious that he's been sneaking into her house. And then um then she has like two guys that really like her that get killed from the stalker. And then she has this, I can't actually can't say it anymore, but I found out who it is and I was just shocked. It has a really good twist to the book.
Oh, so we don't know who the stalker is.
Nope.
Oh.
Until the end. And then I would say there's in like 3/4 of the way through you find out who the stalker is. And then you're like, holy shit.
Do we like him though, or do we not like him because we're kind of like, okay, you're not killing for a good cause. Like,
so
kill if you will, but for a good
when
cause.
it's coming from the stalker's perspective, like when it's him speaking,
It goes back and forth in the book?
yeah.
Okay.
So when it's him speaking, you're like, this guy is fucking weird. He's disturbing. This isn't the type of stalker books I like to read. Like, this guy needs help. And then, but then when you find out who it is, you're like shocked because that certain character was decent.
Oh.
I can't say anymore because it'll
I feel
just
like I'm
give
gonna guess
away.
it now when I read it and be like, it's for sure this person then.
I don't know. You'll probably be really shocked. Yeah,
I want to read it.
It's not something you would expect at all. Yeah,
I want to read that one and I want to read this one,
yeah.
but only if I'm gonna like the character in that book because I'm all for if you're gonna kill, but
yeah.
not if you're a sociopath.
It took not be unconscious.
Oh, okay, careful. The shelf might turn you on for abusing you.
I like to do it again. I don't know what I was saying. It definitely took a minute to get into the book, though.
Okay.
I at first didn't want to continue reading.
Yeah, I remember you telling me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But
yeah.
we liked it.
We liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good twist. It wasn't like your average book smut books
Mhm.
to where you kind of like know what's going on and you know what's coming. It was, yeah. So you guys should read it. It was very, very good. Okay. I have another few bleep ready quote prompts from Lights Out. It says, "You don't need to see my face to know what I'm about to do to you," I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds appropriate.
"I like you better when you're
naked
on your knees."
Oh, yeah.
Could probably be both. Look at me while I make you dinner. We know what
we
that
already
is.
know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say that word.
Oh, on your knees, or do you want me to
beat your ass?
Oh, little ass. I don't even
punish you?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, it's a good one.
We do like good punishment.
Lights out. Now let me beep.
Destroy you.
Punish you. Play with you. Okay. Okay, so here's another game. One host reads a scenario, and then we both must answer at the same time. So it's fantasy or felony. So you're required to defend your answer in one sentence only. If everyone disagrees, says chaos or clip it, or okay, let's just say if we disagree and we say felony, we have to drink. Okay? All right. He follows her home, so I'm going to read it, and then we both say felony or, what was the other one? Fantasy. We like it,
okay.
or that's weird, you're going to jail. Okay.
No.
He follows her home to make sure she's safe.
No.
Fantasy. Yeah. He knows her routine better than she does.
I also feel like that's kind of fantasy.
Yeah.
I like that.
He doesn't ask permission, he assumes it.
Yeah.
Depends,
I
I
don't want you
think.
to be weak. I want you
Yeah.
to be like bold with your choices.
Yeah.
I'm too weak for both of us, so I need like assertiveness from the other end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He says you're mine and means it literally. Oh, I love that.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, that is
Pulling
full
me.
fantasy. Full fantasy. Um, mm-mm-mm. Some aren't that great. I don't like it. Sorry, they're not that exciting. Okay, last book, and then I will let you take over. The Lord series. Which did you
I
read
was
these
waiting
ones?
for you to bring this one up. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised she hasn't brought it up yet.
Yeah.
I read the first one. I read the ritual,
Okay.
but I haven't read the next ones because remember I was like,
You weren't sure.
tentative
Yeah.
and all that. I was unsure, but
Okay.
now I'm sold on it. It's just in the queue, my mental queue of books right
Yeah.
now. So.
Yeah, we have a lot of those. Okay, so the Lord series, it's also dark romance. It's it's a series and it's based on secret rituals. So each book there's a
A fraternity, right?
yeah, I would say it's like yeah, like a ritual fraternity type thing. So they're part of a secret society,
Yeah, there you
and
go.
yeah, and they each well, how would you call it? They each have a female, but they also have to do like don't the females have to do certain things to get
Yeah, so these females
initiated?
want to get claimed
Yes.
and they want to
Some of
become
them
their
do, some of them
submissive.
don't. Some of them don't have a choice because they're like born into it.
True. Like
Yeah.
she was.
Yeah.
And she didn't even know.
So some of the females are born into it. So when they turn 18, they have to basically be initiated into this secret society, and then you're forced to be with this certain
Pretty aggressive
man. Yeah.
initiation too.
So yeah, it's an intense initiation. Half the time the females don't want it, but then they end up enjoying it.
And like falling in love.
Yeah.
But you're basically they're submissive.
Pretty much, yeah. Some of them, so it's a full series. I feel like some of the books, one of the books, I kind of like it because one book in particular, he was kind of just an asshole the whole book.
Oh.
They didn't like each other most of the book. And I kind of like to see that side of it because the other books, they kind of ended up falling in love. And then the guy was very controlling over her, but in like a hot way. Like, I won't let anything happen to you type thing. But this book, like, they just hated each other the whole time.
Even at the end?
It still was kind of like a love-hate relationship, but they weren't like obsessed with each other.
Oh, skip that one.
Yeah. But I kind of like to read that a little bit.
It is like a college setting. So it seems very fraternity, but this fraternity is a secret society.
Yeah.
That like their parents are all like alum to and all that as well.
Yeah. So the parents all know what's going on. They know that their son or their daughter is going to be a part of this. Very dangerous.
Yeah. Very sketchy.
Yeah. But it's
kind of
cool
exciting.
At the same time. It's very exciting.
I don't want to go through the initiation process. If I could skip that.
Yeah, because that part, like some of the initiation, the females have to straight up, like, get banged in front of like the whole room.
Yeah,
it's very, and they're blindfolded.
Let's keep our privates private.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's a really good book. That one also has a lot of trigger warnings. Which is my favorite. If a book does not have trigger warnings, I will not read it because I love the trigger warnings. Even some books will just say like, let me just find an example of one. It will say
course
like
that one's gonna have it.
Den of Vipers. I don't think Haunting
like
Adeline didn't have trigger warnings. This one will just have like little. Damn, this one doesn't even have it. When a book is really dark and they don't have trigger warnings, it's kind of confusing.
Read at your own risk.
Let's see what Twisted Feelings does. Nope, that one doesn't either. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if
a lot of the books will say like a little quick quote that says like, this is for the girls who like to be
beat, choked.
Yes, literally something like that. See, you know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, so that one's not. Oh, actually, this one, Dedication. This is Demise. It says, to all the spooky witches, your time is here. And there is a ton of, can I say this?
We're adults.
A ton of cock in this book, so win-win.
I thought the word was worse.
This one has breath play, knife play, blood play, unaliving, ritualistic cannibalism, double penetration, double vaginal penetration, ass play, pegging, violence, gore, ritual practices, witchcraft, attempted SA not from main character, graphic torture, and more. I don't remember this being that violent. I need to read this one again. Wow. So that is an example of a good trigger warning. And whew, all right.
Well, my books are not as exciting.
Yours are more, mine was more like really dark. Yours are more of the, if you want a good dark romance book, but not too graphic.
I also feel like mine are very morally gray men. Like rich, spicy, just like Zayd. And they're all zaddies, but they don't have gunplay, knife play.
Well, that's a little disappointing.
Hopefully, I mean, some of them do. But. So I also had Haunting Adeline on mine. Obviously, it was a great book. And I also have ACOTAR, but a couple of them are on my Kindle, and I did bring my Kindle, but we're not going to open them up on my Kindle. But I did bring it just because I want you to get a Kindle so bad. I love both. Like, I'm currently reading this book right here, the Zodiac Academy one, and so I read that one while I'm in bed, but this I like just put in my gym bag, or I read in the car for school pickup and stuff, and I love it.
No, I need to get one. I just love, like, obviously you guys can say love having the book
I do too, and I'll buy the series if I love the series so much. I'll buy it, or like my sister will, and she'll give it to me because she gets like the limited edition ones. So I get a lot of free books from her. But it's just nice. Like, I'll just sit on like the stair step or the treadmill and I can read it, or I just put it on the little thing and I read it. It's so good.
Maybe I'll get one then.
You need to be convinced.
Okay, I think I'll get a Kindle.
I am also currently, I'm reading both. So on my Kindle, I'm reading Brimstone, which is the second book to Quicksilver. But in person, I'm reading Zodiac Academy. I'm on, what is this, book 6?
Those are big ass books.
They are, and they're so good.
Which one is this?
Number 6.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my sister is reading the other one, so she has all my
shit. So you've read all 6? Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
And they're all generally the same exact size.
How long does that take you to read?
Not very long. It's so good. This one's kind of dry, but the other ones are so good. You go from having like 5 spicy scenes in a book to having like none in this one, and then the next one has like 20.
Damn.
So you'd think I could get through this one a little faster, but I also have been a little busy the last couple weeks, or the last week. I only been reading that for like a week. But typically I'll finish it in like a week or 2, and then I'll be on the next one. Yeah, because I'll read like 100 pages a night.
Yeah, I feel like I only have time to read like at night when I go to bed. That's when I like dedicate my reading. But lately I've been watching The Witcher, the show The Witcher.
Oh, it's really good because Henry Cavill is like,
okay, but
heaven sent.
He's not in the new season.
Oh, well, I haven't watched the new season because I got sick and tired of it.
Really?
Yeah, I got bored. It was like the same shit over and over again.
No, it's so good. Henry Cavill, yes, he was amazing, and I didn't even want to watch the new season because it's not him anymore. But now Liam Hemsworth plays him, and I will say I don't even notice the difference. Like, he does such a good job. And I was very like I didn't want to watch, and I love it.
I like the dark broodiness of Henry Cavill.
They did such a good job with Liam.
Okay.
He like, there's some scenes I'm like, that look like I forgot it's not Henry because they do such a good job.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Okay. Well, this is Kingfisher on the front, but really good, morally gray guy, rich. He's a prince, I believe. I don't think he's a king yet.
Okay.
But I am reading the second book right now, and it's so good. It's so action-packed. It is like fae, and there's vampires in it, and
we like
other
vampires.
Like mythical creatures.
Fucking fairies and vampires.
So good though. I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm really enjoying Brimstone. So it's really hard to read 2 books I'm loving right now, because when I am on the treadmill reading Brimstone, I'm like, oh, I don't want to put it down. I want to take it upstairs. And then when I'm reading this one, I'm like, oh, should I bring that book to the treadmill and read? But that one, she's a big girl. She's hard to keep on the treadmill ledge, and my arm is like holding it the whole time. So she just stays upstairs, her lazy butt in the room. But yes, 10 out of 10, I recommend this one. And the spice in it, and it's faded mates too, which I love a good faded mates. And a slow burn. That's very much me.
You love the slow burn.
I do love slow burns. I told you, that's like me. I feel like my life is a slow burn. But yeah, and then Zodiac Academy. It's so good. Not as much smut as I'd like. I like a good balance of smut. I don't like an overwhelming amount because then I'm like, okay, well, this book's just a porno.
And you feel like you have to just read it right here, so like no one.
Yes, which I have read books like that at the gym that I'm like, oh my god, can they say like my dick just got sucked? Like, can they read that while they're walking by? I'm like on the treadmill, and it's awkward. It's really awkward. But this one doesn't have as much in it, but it's a lot of fated mates, a lot of like, it's based on zodiac signs, and then it's every kind of mythical creature you can think of. There's wolves, there's vampires, they're considered orders. So your order is like, you could be a Pegasus, you could be a dragon, you could be a vampire, you could be a wolf, you could be.
Okay.
There's harpies. I won't ruin one of them because that's what the main characters are, and that was like a significant point in the book. But so good. So good. And it's based on twins. So they're twins. Darcy and Tori are twins.
I remember you saying that.
And so it threw me off at first because I kind of like, I don't know, maybe my ADHD doesn't allow me to have two main characters, but it's really good. And for a second, I thought it was like a little bit of a reverse harem, but no, she's just a little bit of a hoe, and I love it. I love it. Okay. I also had ACOTAR on here, and
everyone loves ACOTAR.
I can't get into who I love because if you haven't read it, it will ruin the book. But oh my god, it's so good. The darkness, there's morally gray, there's wealth galore in it. Like,
you just have to be patient. Like, if you're going to read it, give yourself patience and time in the first book because it does take a minute to get into it.
Slow. Sarah J. Maas is a world builder, but you're not going to regret it because you can almost like, it's almost like you're watching a movie while you're reading the books. It's insane.
Yeah.
She just, all of them. And I even didn't want to read A Court of Frost and Starlight. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, it's kind of pointless. And then I wasn't excited for the last book because, spoiler alert, it's not the main characters in the last book. So I was like, not interested. But you can't read the last book without reading A Court of Frost and Starlight. And they are so, they're so. But that one is probably top 3 if it's not like top 1 or 2 of my favorite books. This one is Kingdom of Crows, and it's really good. Very spicy. Also fae and obviously crows and stuff, but it's actually like super hot.
Really spice level 1 to 5. What is it?
I would give it like a 4.5.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. Fated mates. A lot of action happens, and what I love about it is when I got my sister hooked on this series, which I've never gotten my sisters hooked on any series, so I'm not one for like, you know, I don't know, I'm not good at picking out book series. I feel like I'm more of a copier, and then I fall in love with what people offer me. But I read it on a whim, and I fell in love with it, and I told my sister to read it, and I was like, it's literally ACOTAR, but shorter.
Okay.
Whereas like ACOTAR books are like this thick. They're like this big.
How many is that? How many books are in that series?
9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Or I think there's only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books in ACOTAR.
What about that one?
This one is 4 books.
Okay.
4 books, and everything, it's just, I feel like it's so similar to ACOTAR, but different with the action and the plot and everything is different, but the world building and everything is so great, and everything is so brief. So every time a war happens, it's not like Sarah J. Maas, where God bless her soul, it's like 400 pages of a war.
Okay.
And it kind of stresses me out because I'm like, okay, some of this stuff I feel like isn't really relevant, but you still enjoy the book in a crazy sense of having 400 pages of a war. Where in this one, it's like shorter, gets to the point, it moves on, whether it's good or bad, and it just keeps you going. Like, I could not put these down. It was so good.
Oh, so. Okay.
This one is extra spicy. This is Flesh and Bone, of Flesh and Bone. And What Lies Beyond the Veil. This is the first book, I believe. Spicy. This is the one I told you where they'll okay, so there's 4 books in this series, or 5. The last one I have not read yet. It came out after I finished these, and then I never got back to it, but I'm gonna just reread it because I loved it so much.
Okay.
All I remember from either the 3rd or the 4th book, the last one I read, I told you, was they were like strapped to a tree,
Oh,
and they're
yes.
constantly having sex, but they get no pleasure from it. So
Oh,
it's like
that would
it
suck
builds up,
so
builds up, builds
bad.
up, and then it fades away, and then it builds up, builds up, builds up, and then it fades away, and it's like a torture mechanism type thing. And I thought it was kind of fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie, but the whole story itself is so good. Who he ends up being, how she ends up getting there, how the
Mm-hmm.
veil is created, how it's taken down, like fae, mythical creatures, love them. Um, the romance is so good.
Dang.
I want to say it's like enemies to lovers to they fucking hate each other and then they love each other again. And it's like,
Damn.
oh, it's a roller coaster and it's so good and so spicy because even when they hate each other, they're getting it on, and I like that. Like, just admit you love who you love.
Yeah.
The next one, I was gonna try to remember all the main characters and all of them, but I didn't. This is like,
I remember you talking about this one.
and I spoiled what one of the creatures was, but I feel like that's a very significant thing in it. So I'm not going to talk about what kind of creatures are in it, but it is mythical creatures. And it's so good. She's innocent, he's not. And
We like that. That's fun.
we do, but he's a good man. And
Is he?
what happens is just, I feel like so crazy, but so good. Also, very similar to A Kingdom of Crows and like Akatar. The world building is very important in it, but it's more brief than Akatar. So if you're someone who couldn't get into it because it was so long and detailed, this is one that's going to be very similar.
Okay.
Very good. And I loved it. I contemplating reading this one over again just because I love the romance so much. I did not read the last book because the last book is the same as the previous book, which he tells from his point of view.
Oh, okay.
So I won't spoil it, but something happens to her in the last book, and or the last one I read. So the third book, there's either 4 or 5, I can't remember, but hold on, I might have it on. There's 4. So in the third book, wait, I think it's this series. I believe in this series, the last book, he tells from his point of view the same thing that happened in the following book. And I just couldn't get into it because the last book was so great that I just didn't need to reread it from his point of view.
Okay.
Because she's pretty much unconscious in his storytelling
Didn't
of it.
they do that with Twilight, where they wrote a book from Edward's point of view?
Mm-hmm.
I never read it.
Yeah, I can't get into it. And it's not the whole following book in that sequence. It's him from the beginning of the series, his point of view on how he fell in love with her and met her and all this stuff. And I just felt like it was pointless. I already read that. But, and then the last one, which is probably the smuttiest book, aside from Haunting Adeline, is this one. There's just an abundance of smut in this.
What's that one?
This is A Touch of Darkness. It is a Hades and Persephone retelling.
Oh, yes.
It's really good. I have read a couple, and I'm not going to bash the ones I've read that I didn't like, but I didn't like them. I didn't feel like they were really good. This, so funny, so good. The spices, Hades and Persephone, just Hermes.
I don't know.
That god, he fills my soul. Fills it. So he's so funny, and honestly, I feel like he made the book. Her mom's a bitch. So you don't like her ever. Oh. But between Hades and Persephone, the way he falls in love with her and the way she falls in love with him, and he's morally gray, and they kind of hate each other at first, but then she likes the edgy rebellion, like wants to go after him type deal, and it's so worth it. Okay. It's so worth it. I'm trying to think if I had any that were on my Anathema.
Oh yeah, that was one of your favorites.
It's so good. Not a lot of smut, but when the smut happens for some reason, even though not much is going on, it's like a solid 5. I don't know what it's a 5, but it just fills you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fills you up.
But it's by Carrie. Like, the second one is Eldritch. My sister didn't like the second one as much. Have you ever seen the movie The Phone Booth?
No. That's not. I was thinking that's not the horror movie, right?
No, but it is suspense. Basically, the person's in the phone booth the entire movie, and it is suspenseful. I think it has to do with some sort of a
old
bombing
movie.
Incident. Yeah.
Okay, I think I've seen it.
It's kind of annoying because they don't leave the phone booth, so it's
the whole movie.
It's just like a why, and that's kind of what Eldritch was. I very much enjoyed it, but she did not. And it's the Eating Wood series, but she did not like the second one because she felt like it was in the same place the whole time. Yeah. And it kind of is. There's not much like location progression in it, but I I like that one better than I like the first one. And the first one I just was obsessed with. I kept telling
Mhm.
you needed to read it despite the lack of smut in it. But it is so. It's kind of like Haunting Adeline to me, though. The second book was very much like the phone booth. She's in the same place the whole fucking book.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler alert. It's so annoying to me. And I didn't expect that, which is probably why I didn't like the second book as much.
Yeah.
It was great, but it wasn't as great as the first one. The first one had like, I don't know, things just switched up, changed up. Like, I loved it.
It was exciting the whole time.
But I don't like when they're in one place the whole time.
Okay, let's just side note. Let's talk about the movie we saw last week. And spoiler alert, we may be talking about The Housemaid.
If you don't want us to ruin it for you,
Yes.
stop it right here.
Stop the video here. But that was so good. And I know there was a book to these movies as well, but I'm glad I didn't read the book because
I'm
I
glad
didn't know what was
read it either.
coming.
You know they're making a sequel?
Really?
Yes,
Oh.
apparently. But I sent her a little meme thing that said, I would have just, if you know, because you've seen the movie, but I would have just dyed my roots and listened to what I was being told
And be
been
a
a
good
good girl. Because he's gorgeous. Like, and I get my hair done for free because I don't have to pay for it because my husband's rich, and my nails.
Yeah.
And all I have to do is behave. Don't mind if I do.
I was not expecting it at all.
I guessed it, but
You
I was
did
kind of
guess
hoping
it.
I was wrong because I just fell in love with him too.
They just did such a good job at making the wife look psycho
They did.
and loony to where I'm like, oh my god, he's such a good guy, like putting up with her. Like
I love
dealing
all the
with her.
characters they picked for him for the movie.
Yeah,
So good. They
So
all fit the
good.
part beautifully.
yeah.
I read
Sydney
this one
Sweeney
thing.
is so beautiful.
She is.
Amanda Seyfried's so beautiful.
The part where Amanda Seyfried slaps Sydney Sweeney. Apparently they had to do that multiple times because Amanda could not slap aggressively enough. And at one point, I guess her palm like punched Sydney Sweeney in the chin or something like that. I don't know.
That's
the
funny.
of it, but it was just hilarious because Sydney's just having to stand there like, no, just do it fucking harder.
Yeah.
Like, slap me.
Yeah. She did really good at, for it all being like a setup type thing, she did really good at like acting like she was upset during that scene when really that was like she could have been like, fuck yes, I'm out, you know. And she like
played it all perfectly.
If you guys haven't seen that movie,
So good.
go see it. It was so good. Yeah,
I loved it. I only have one more book, and it's the Fourth Wing series.
Oh,
again, mythical characters, morally gray dude because he doesn't follow the rules. What's his name? Xander? Yeah.
We don't like people
Xander
who
and Violet
follow the rules.
It's such a good book. It's such a good book. This is just, there's only one thing I don't like about the series. Other than that, I would still read this series 10 times over. Okay. And the last book isn't even out, so I haven't even read the last one yet. But, or if it is, oops. But I don't like books that are like 90% war, battle scenes, stuff like that. And they take away from the romance. I very much enjoy the romance in books too. So sometimes I feel like in this book, they separate them for such long periods of time. But yeah, it kind of builds up that scene again for you. But at the same time, it's like, fuck. Like, I feel like there's no connection between them anymore because there's just this battle and this battle. And then he's wounded, she's wounded, then she's gone again, he's gone again. And it's like, can we just come back together? Like every 10 chapters, can we just and then separate again? Family reunion.
Family dinner, family reunion.
But yeah, so good. I'd rate this one a 5 on smut too because she literally has like lightning bolts coming from the sky while they're smutting.
Oh my god.
I know.
Could you imagine?
Their powers hit so hard when they are going at it in the spicy scenes that they're fucking shit up outside. That'd be
so cool.
But he has so much control over his powers and his shadows that he just protects her from her own power during it because she can't control it.
Oh.
And he like kind of like smothers her energy in like a hot way though. Like he just protects it and like makes sure she doesn't hurt anyone or anything. Like he's very good at like being aware of all the surroundings while also being in it with her. And
I would love that to be like a movie.
Oh,
that
this
scene would be so epic.
If Fourth Wing became a movie series, which I honestly feel like it very well could. Oh my god, would it probably be one of the best series ever? I hope they keep just as strong of smut in it too, because sometimes I feel like when they make series, they back away from the sex scenes too much because they don't want it to be too pornographic. And I feel like
Yeah.
if it's an adult scene, it's an adult scene, dog. Don't watch it.
Yeah.
I like
They're-
the romance parts. Those are
Mhm.
great.
Yeah.
But yeah, their sex is good. Their spice
Damn.
is spicy.
Spicy.
But yeah, that's what I had for mine. I do have some other ones that are on my Kindle, but they just felt like too much to do.
Yeah, that's okay.
All the dark, twisted ones, she already went over. Like I read The Ritual, read Haunting Adeline.
Mm-hmm.
There are others that she's convinced me to read, like
I know.
Corrupt.
I
Actually,
feel like there's a ton you've convinced me to read too, and I just haven't. I need to.
I'm gonna
finish
soften
this book
you
that I'm
up. You're
on
gonna
first.
roughen me up.
I know. Yeah, that's already what we've done naturally.
True, true.
With our relationship. Okay, well, that's all we have for today. If you guys have any book recommendations you want us to read, let us know.
We can do a quick review.
Yeah.
Enjoy the spice and smut.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know if you have any book recommendations. It doesn't have to be super dark romance, just any good books in general. But yeah.
Even if we have to spark notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that concludes today's episode. If you survived this episode, you are now a part of Sisterhood of Emotional Instability. We want to hear your unhinged stories too, so make sure to send us your best stories on Instagram or on our YouTube, our Spotify. Can people send stuff on Spotify?
I think so, yeah. So we release our episodes every Tuesday on Patreon, every Wednesday on YouTube and Spotify, and then Mondays are our exclusive extra spicy Patreon videos.
And we will link all of those below for you so you have them. Mm-hmm. So stay unhinged, stay hydrated, and always hoot and holler.
Bye.
Bye, guys.